archaeological site is set up as 12 tombs with very Asiatic, specifically Canaanite influence. 11 of them are regular tombs, but like I said, the 12th is a small pyramid. Interestingly, the tomb has a couple of bone fragments left behind, so we know that there were bones there, but there are no intact bones. And this fits the biblical narrative exactly, including that the Israelites stayed in Egypt with Joseph, and it also fits Genesis 50:25 when his bones were being moved to Canaan. Now, the statue of the Canaanite ruler has red hair, which I personally find interesting for two reasons. I've done an episode on red hair. I'm going to do another one in the future, going more in depth into characteristics of people with red hair. But for this purpose, this ruler had red hair. The second interesting fact around that is we know Jacob's brother, so Joseph's father's brother was a red-headed person, very hairy, in fact. Now, Avaris was also abandoned sometime around the 18th dynasty, which would fit with my suspected story behind Moses and the pharaohs of the 18th dynasty in general. And to find that the statue was commemorating the wearing of a multicolored coat, it does kind of make you think. Now, the strata of that area shows an Egyptian temple to Set, who would have been equal to the Canaanite Hadad, both weather gods. And within another 80 years or so, there'll be a whole temple district for Asherah, who was originally identified as the wife of the head Canaanite god Al, and her Egyptian counterpart Hathor, built right around the time Joseph would have been in Avaris. You know who didn't have a temple? Yahweh. Now, during this time, Avaris continues to grow, and it's believed to be the largest city in the world from 1670 BC to 1557 BC, which is just around the time of the right players of the 18th dynasty to set the Exodus into motion. Yahweh eventually does get a temple in Egypt in Elephantine, but not until around Babylonian captivity, and that was hundreds and hundreds of years later. So I can say with some strong confidence that Abraham and Joseph, likely very real historical figures.